Family, when it was recommended to me that I do these three songs in order, the first thing that came to my mind was like, why? Why can't I just, do I have to do the like comment in sequence or something like? But then it occurred to me, yeah, that this is Tool. Tool defies all of the presupposed rules of song making. Why wouldn't they just make this long drawn out drama? Family, hear me out. I appreciate you being here on the channel. If you want, if you're seeing the full 40-minute breakdown, then you're on Patreon. Yet, if you are on YouTube, because the analytics suggest that the majority of viewers on this channel are usually sitting, for between 10 and 15 minutes of watch time, if you want the unadulterated nerd out of this series, then head over to the Patreon. That's where it will live. I deeply appreciate your support, and here you go. But listen, I also like that he's calling it weather, right? Weather is something that passes. You know what I mean? So it's something important to keep in mind. That's like whatever you mention to me, right? It's it has the capacity to change the weather, which is something I have a feeling, but it doesn't change what I fundamentally am, right? It's just weather that changes. Watch the weather. This seems like it could have been a Philosopher song. Watch the weather change. Oh, that's a jam right there, buddy. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's fire. That's fire, bro. See, the thing is, I don't know Tool for bops like that. Tool is so intense and sometimes angry, right? Usually it's Philosopher, right? And as a guy, I haven't gotten so deep enough into Perfect Circle. I know I don't bring Perfect Circle up often, but it's like when I hear something that I want to dance to or something else like funky, it's like Philosopher usually has that, whereas Tool is more interested primarily in the psychological than the sonic resonance making you kind of want to bounce, you know what I mean? But this one is freaking flame. Reflection? I'm starting it all the way over. Pardon me. Some of us know what he means. Oh, listen, I'm not going to say what he means, right? As if I'm the authority on what Maynard means. I'm not. But according to Terence McKenna, yeah, those of us who go on psychedelic journeys have come curiously close to the end, right? I mean, whether you want to define that as the default mode network and the task-centric network in the brain shutting down, brain metabolism slowing to a crawl during the most vibrant and beautiful and colorful experience you've ever have, dangerously close to the end, like in that sense, and that you don't know the difference between subjective facts and objective facts because everything is in this mind-altered flux, that kind of close to the end. Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy, I've been dangerously close to the end. What are you talking about? Talk to me. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Family, I hope you caught that. And I'm going to introduce my bias. Listen, at the end of the day, I have to warn you that I am biased, of course. It would be wrong for me to just say what I'm saying isn't like the rock hard truth. I'm just inspired by what I'm hearing as a Christian mystic who happens to live in the year 2026. Take what I say as if I'm a friend sitting next to you at a bar. Oh, but It's very, very deep to me, right? Because Jesus said, let your light so shine before men that they see your works and praise your Father in heaven. Don't take credit for the light, right? Show them the source of it and that they're a part of that source. So the wisdom that the moon gives him in his darkest place, right, is to say, look, I'm not the light source, right? The light source includes you. Guys, is Danny doing like a Phil Collins thing on the, as far as the drums right now? It just sounds very, I don't know. He's giving me Phil Collins vibes right now. Same style. Ooh. It says, and leave behind this place so negative and blind. I have the lyrics pulled up. Blind and cynical, and you'll come to find that we are all one mind. We are all one mind. The only distinction I would make between what I believe and how Maynard feels there, I believe that Maynard is 100% my fellow mystic. Quote me on it. The only distinction that I would make is that there's a distinction between awareness and mind. Ooh. Oh. Ooh-wee. What is that instrument that seems like it's going wah, wah, wah? Bro, I would be losing it at the concert. Trust me. Ugh. Listen, shout out to Adam and Justin. I don't give them enough props. I'm usually stuck on, Maynard and Danny. But listen, it's very, very difficult. It might be, a couple of years that go by me re-listening to all of these things to, in order to properly give everyone their flowers, respectfully. See, that would be Justin right there, right? On bass. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Is it speeding up? Family, I think whenever you wake up, there should be a celebration. I think that, and hear me out what I mean by that, because that just seems like a bizarre thing to say. I'm saying those three tracks represented an awakening, right? So that third track, Triad, to me, was like, let's celebrate our interaction with darkness, our recognition that there is only peace, our recognition that we are all of one mind, right? Our recognition of what to do lest we pine away, right? Let's celebrate that, right? With this communal, loud, boisterous celebration, right? And that celebration will be a reminder that that's waiting for us at the end of our ego. Because the thing is, the ego is terrified. It wants to hold on, right? The things that you identify with want to fool you into thinking you are them, right? That you don't have suffering, you are suffering. You don't have sadness, you are sadness. Chaos isn't a storm, it is your being, right? That's what the ego wants to kind of confuse us into believing, so that we can trade the present for the future or for the past. So whenever the ego dissolves and we recognize and and by recognize, recognize, when we bring back into light the fact that we are all one, we need to celebrate that, so that we are not as scared next time we fall asleep and become, ego, filled, because it's going to happen, right? There are times when I, get, arrogant and egotistical, and I just I'm feeling myself and I'm kind of rude either to my daughter or my wife. But if I set up systems of celebration in times when I recognize our shared being, then it won't be so easy to kill the ego next time. And to me, that's what Triad represents. Don't talk, just dance, just celebrate, right? Factual. Family, talk to me in the chat. I would love to correspond with you over this one. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Tool is Flame, and my new favorite song is definitely Reflection out of this here Triad.